These Yazidi refugees arrived in Canada a few years ago from Iraq, where they faced a genocide from the so-called Islamic State. Hadia says her husband was beheaded in front of her. She and their daughters held as slaves.
They was beating us. They was giving garbage food to us. Like the food they was giving to us, it was glass in the food.
And she says some of their worst ISIS abusers were women.
The women, what they did with Yazidis gross. Actually, they worse than the men.
It's illegal to leave Canada to support a terrorist group, and dozens of Canadian men have been charged. But so far, only one woman is accused of supporting ISIS.
Women played all kinds of roles in ISIS.
This national security law expert partly blames gender stereotypes, portraying women as innocent victims.
The colloquial term you often uses chick discount, that women are presumed to be not capable of engaging in terrorist activities. And if they do, it's because they've been duped, they've been manipulated.
This is, pretty strong evidence.
Leah West traveled to Syria with Global News a few years ago and interviewed Canadian ISIS women following their arrests, including Kimberly Pullman.
I'm not above the law.
At that time, Pullman said she was prepared to face justice in Canada. She's now living in BC and challenging a peace bond, which limits her travel and internet use, but no criminal punishment.
Charges and prosecution of terrorism offenses is actually a strong deterrent for future terrorist activity. So the fact that Canada isn't doing that in this space, I think sends the wrong kind of message.
This security analyst notes Germany, the US, and the UK have prosecuted dozens of women.
A lot of our allies are really leading the way, and Canada, I would say, is more of a laggard on this front.
We are very scared.
This Yazidi family says they're still receiving threatening messages from ISIS. They're calling on the government to protect them and prosecute all of their alleged abusers. Jeff Semple, Global News, Toronto.